Hello, beautiful souls. Today's pick a card reading uses the tarot, oracle cards, and amethyst crystals to bring in messages from your spirit animals that you need to hear right now. This reading is timeless, so whenever you see it is when you are meant to see it. We have pile number 1 with this round polished amethyst. We have pile number 2 with this amethyst cluster. We have pile number 3 with the polished amethyst. And pile number 4 with this rough amethyst. Timestamps for each pile are in the description, as well as all the decks I'm using in this video. I will start with pile number 1, and if you need more time to choose a pile, please pause the video until you're ready. Here we go. Okay, my pile number 1, you picked this pretty round polished amethyst. Put it up here so you can see a little better. Very pretty. We'll put that up here by our other amethyst. Let's see. You have the dolphin. You have the porcupine. You have the ace of shapeshifters or butterfly. And you have the page of ancients. Chameleon. Let's see. Well, the dolphin is about the sacred breath. It's about taking a breath, breathing to relieve tension, breathing out the tension. And it's kind of, are you holding your breath about something? It's also about sound and communication, the rhythms of nature going with the flow and gliding like the dolphin does in the water. And the sounds and communication are pretty strong because dolphins, they have their own language. I mean, scientists have been trying to decipher it, but they say that it's as complicated as human language. So dolphin is that. Porcupine. The porcupine, they're just, I don't know, they're so sweet and cute, and they're about innocence and having faith and trust and that playfulness and wonder and curiosity. The porcupine is such a gentle, non-aggressive and loving creature. I mean, they could do a lot of damage, but they don't unless they really have to. They're just very peaceful, very sweet. Then you have this butterfly with the ace of shapeshifters. This is actually the ace of cups, water and cups. And it says new love, joy, and health. It's about being open to new opportunities, new experiences, new love. I mean, it'll be good for you. And to me, the butterfly is always going through this metamorphosis. You've come through this metamorphosis, and it's beautiful energy. And then you have the chameleon, which is the page of ancients or the page of wands. Fire. It says news of changing environment. And chameleons, if you think about it, they're really kind of slow moving if you watch one, but they're really quick to respond. Like they can shoot out their tongue and eat an insect really fast. And this is about acting quickly and trusting your intuition with these new opportunities. So you've got new love, new opportunities, the sound and communication and playful energy here. Let's see, we're going to do some empowerment cards. Let's see what we get here. What do you need to know? Union. Yes, that goes right with that new love. Sacred space. Yes, that with the dolphin. Beautiful. We'll do one more. Creation. Beautiful. So Union says, you have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. it is about that new love and that new relationship, joy, health. You've got all of that coming in. It's beautiful. And you've got these new opportunities and these new things coming in with this too. Very, very neat. Then you've got sacred space. Take the time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. And again, this is kind of going within. It's that inner temple, that inner meditation space. And with the dolphin and the breathing, the sacred breath, that's a lot to do with meditation. There are certain types of meditation that only focus on the breath and only use the breathing. And then you've got creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future, your words create today, your choices become your reality. So that's beautiful. So again, you've got to take advantage of these new things coming in and know that they're for your highest and best good, and respond with that childlike innocence, that faith, and that trust that everything's going to work out. It's beautiful. You've come through this metamorphosis, this beautiful metamorphosis. It's beautiful. I think we'll do one more of the animal tarot here, Animal Wise Tarot. Let's see what we get. Okay, whoa, we're taking both of those since they both are trying to come out. We have the Two of Shapeshifters, which again is cups and water. So you're kind of going from the one into the two, and that's the daddy long legs. And it's weaving deeper relationships. So not only do you have these new relationships coming in, but they're also going to be a deeper, more meaningful. And then you've also got the Knight of Shapeshifters, the Knight of Cups, with insight and protection through stillness, and the Praying Mantis. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You have a lot of cups, a lot of emotional, a lot of healing emotional things. All this insight and intuition that you've been gaining through kind of this chameleon, it's really helping you to see this new relationship and opportunity and to develop it further. It's not only coming into being, but then it's also shifting and developing further. It's a deeper relationship. And it's beautiful with this union and creation. Just beautiful, beautiful energy. We're going to do some regular Shadowscape tarot cards here. My standard deck. Yes, you've got the Sun. Isn't that beautiful? The Sun is all that joy and happiness and all that beautiful, wonderful energy. Oh, that one's flipped over. So I guess you've got that too. The Seven of Pentacles. Which is beautiful. Beautiful. It's kind of about harvesting and, having all these choices and options. And then you've got the Three of Wands. Beautiful. Let's see. We'll put that here. We'll do a couple more. The Queen of Swords. Beautiful. And one more. The Ten of Wands. Beautiful. So you had the Page and the Ten of Wands. So the Sun, like I said, the Sun is that happiness, that joy, that anticipation. Good things are coming. It's dispelling the darkness, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, you've got all these choices and this harvest coming in. It's kind of like take your pick. There could be a lot of different new opportunities coming in, and it may not all be romantic relationships. It could be friendships as well. This new love, friendships can be very loving and very supporting, and it's all of that. And then you've got the Three of Wands, which is kind of like waiting for your ship to come in. It's coming in, and you see the sun here with this sun card too, that's saying that all this good stuff is coming in. But she's also kind of on this, I don't know, outcropping, I guess, with her little cat. And she's looking out over all of this, and she's seeing it all from that higher perspective, literally, a higher perspective. And I think that's what you gain through that meditation and that sacred breath and everything else. It's beautiful. And then you've got the Queen of Swords. You know, you cut right to the heart of the matter. You really have mastered your thoughts and that creation. And that's how you're bringing all this new opportunities in. And not only will they be new relationships, new love, joy, and health, but it's also deeper, more meaningful relationships than what you've had in the past. They may have been a little bit more superficial, and this is going to be very deep and meaningful. And then you've got the Ten of Wands, and it's just, you know, you're just beautiful. She's really holding her own here, you know, and it's about you. You've already built all of this, and you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to have the weight of the world on your shoulders, literally, is what she has. You don't have to do that anymore. You've got this partnership, this union coming in that is going to alleviate some of that and take some of the burden off of you and help you. And it's that sovereign energy too, that delegating out responsibilities that helps you to put down that burden and to accept help as well. I think that the meditation and the childlike innocence and faith and trust is all helping you to see that you don't have to carry that all by yourself anymore. You can create this beautiful, new, deep, meaningful relationship. Just beautiful. I'm trying to think here. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's see if one more animal has a message for you. Okay, that's our card. Beautiful. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the bear. Heating inner voice and cycles. And the Wheel of Fortune is always, you know, it's turning. You're kind of like this. Your ship is coming in. It's turning in your favor. That wheel is, you know, you're on the upswing now. You're coming up out of whatever it was you were going through. And you've done this through all this healing and all this, you know, communication, your breathing, your meditations, and your sacred space, and changing your thoughts and really mastering those thoughts and that creation that you have. You know, it's just beautiful. So you've got all of this energy, and, you know, that mama bear, that's so, I love that with the little bear cubs and the mama bear, because you're really, really coming into your own power. You're really seeing your own power and seeing all the joy and wonder and beauty in the world. With this sun card, it's just everything's illuminated and lit up, and it could be because of this new love coming in, but you're seeing more of the unity, more of the interconnectedness of people, and it's really that deeper relationship is going to help you so much, and you're going to be able to put down your burdens, and you're just going to, it's all coming in, you know, just know that it's all coming in. It's beautiful energy. Beautiful. You know, with this metamorphosis too, it's amazing. Just know that, you know, react quickly You don't have to move quickly, but you can react very quickly. You can respond. Take advantage of the new things coming in, the new situations, the new opportunities that the sun and this and everything that's coming in. And that's going to really follow that intuition, follow that inner inner communication that you get, these new messages that you get coming in. And I would really look into some of these, the insect world, as well as kind of the dolphin and the porcupine. The porcupine will really help you with that innocence and that faith and trust. You know, be like that. Know that it's all good, that it's happy and wonderful, and it's all coming in and it's dispelling the darkness. You just got all this beauty, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. It's kind of, you're gonna take your pick of whatever fruit you want to pick. Beautiful energy. I would love to hear if this I would love to hear if this resonated with you. I can't even talk anymore. It's just such beautiful, so much energy. It's beautiful. And I would love to hear if this resonates with you in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you really like it, share it with your friends. You can spread the blessings. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 2. You chose this pretty amethyst cluster. Amethyst connects us to the higher realms. It brings in spiritual wisdom. It enhances and amplifies those natural psychic and intuitive abilities that we all have. We're going to put that up here. Isn't that pretty? Thought we'd have our mascot here with the big amethyst too. You have the badger, the armadillo, the 10 of four-leggeds, or the 10 of pentacles, and the magician. Beautiful, with the fox. We have the moose and the fox. Okay, so let's see here. The badger, the keyword for the badger is aggressiveness. You're really quick to express and show your feelings, but sometimes you don't always see the consequences of your actions. You can't see that ahead of time. It's about, using your aggression to do something about your situation. It's aggression can also translate to tenacity. It can be that tenacity that you have that's so good that makes it so you don't give up easily. You can keep going through something. And the badger also, because it lives underground and it eats roots and things, it's also about grounding. So it's very good for grounding as well. And then we have the armadillo, which the key word for this one is boundaries. And it's the armadillo wears his armor. And it's that you have to have healthy boundaries. You have to say no sometimes. Decide what you're comfortable with and what makes you uncomfortable. And decide from there what you're going to allow and not allow. I mean, think about it. The armadillo, he can roll up into this little ball that nothing can get to him. Nothing can really hurt him. I guess maybe an elephant if it stepped on him, but I don't know. For the most part, though, they're impenetrable. And that's kind of, either you've had your walls up, your defensive walls up, and you're just impenetrable and all, very deep inside of yourself, or it's that you have issues with healthy boundaries and saying no. You just say yes to everything. And then I feel like with the aggressiveness, it's kind of like you don't say anything when it's these little things. You you just let the little things kind of build up and build up and build up and build up until finally you just explode. And that's kind of the feeling I get with these two together, is that you need to say something when it is a little thing, because you can say something much nicer when you're not so upset. Instead of waiting until you are upset and you're at your wit's end and you just can't take anymore, it's saying something when it's a little thing, because then the little things don't have a chance to build up and they don't turn into that explosion. But then we also have the moose with the 10 of the four-leggeds, or 10 of pentacles. It says home, birth, and primal mother. It's that divine feminine in a way. But the 10 of pentacles traditionally is more about prosperity and abundance coming in. It's like a new sense of security and comfort. It could be because you're setting some better boundaries. You've got the fox with the magician. I love that the fox is the magician, because the fox is such a trickster and he's a shapeshifter. And it says blessings and magic afoot. He's like the keeper of magic. And it's all about trusting your instincts and trusting your intuition, that all of that's going to be really heightened and, kind of like this amethyst here. It's really strong for you. You've got a lot of those abilities. So it's just beautiful, beautiful energy. And I think if you can tap into that and not let things build up so far, it's going to really help you to bring in so much more of that energy, that wonderful energy, that prosperity, that abundance, that security. I don't think that you've had a lot of security in your life. And this new sense of security is really, I think, comes from setting realistic and healthy boundaries, and that tenacity to see it through. That tenacity is going to help you so far in life. It's going to help you get so far. It's a great thing to have. And you've got strength. Yes, that definitely goes with that. And flexibility. Yes, you do need to be flexible as well. Sacred space. Yep. We'll do, should we do both? Oh no, there's like 4 there. We're not gonna, well, all right. I'll take them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Where do I want to put that? I guess there. All right. Wow, where to start? You have strength, yes. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Look at that beautiful spiral there. I love this polar bear and the strength. It is. You've got that strength to you. It's just using your strength to set those boundaries and to say things when it's little, because that's gonna, turn it around before it has a chance to become a big issue. And then you've got flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. And yes, you can be flexible but still be strong. Think of the bamboo. That's like one of the strongest plants. I think they're building things out of it that are like earthquake proof. And bamboo is so strong, but yet it's very flexible. It has that give to it. That's why it works for the earthquakes, because it's got just a little bit of give that keeps it in place. It's beautiful. And then sacred space. Take the time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. And this is kind of all about that going within, the meditations, that magic that's coming in, those psychic abilities, those instincts and intuition, all of that is able to come through easier when you go into that meditative space, that inner temple. And then you've got partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. And that too kind of speaks to the badger with the aggressiveness. It's not that you have to do it all alone. You know, by being flexible in a relationship and learning to work together and focus on each other's strengths, that is going to help you tremendously. And then you have quest. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. And yes, follow that intuition, those little nudges that you get, and be bold, Say no if you have to. Decide what you want it to be like, and then have the strength and flexibility to bring that into reality. And then you have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. And isn't that just beautiful, with the blessings and magic afoot with the magician? It's just beautiful, beautiful, all this magic coming in. I'm going to actually see what else we get with this Animal Wise Tarot here. Let's see. Okay, you have the Ace of Winged Ones, or the Ace of Swords. Unique new rhythms of success, which to me, swords are always like your thoughts. And Temperance, beautiful. Beautiful with the swan. You have the woodpecker and the swan, and it's new dreams and new realms. And the swan is all about gliding and going with the flow and that flexibility. It's really having that balance, the balance to it all. Everything in moderation, even moderation. And we'll do one more. The King of Winged Ones. King of Swords. Assertive authority and counsel. Very cool. So from this, you've kind of got this feminine here with the Ten of Pentacles, and you've got this masculine, with the great blue heron and the King of Swords. It's that a lot of thoughts. You're changing your thoughts, and you're changing the way that you're thinking. I think due to this intuition and this psychic nudges that you're getting, and that wonderful things are coming in. And I think it's about becoming more assertive instead of aggressive. There's a difference. Aggression is kind of more, all I can think of is more anger, but there's a way to express your boundaries and your anger that is assertive and kind, rather than just explosive, and I think that you're becoming more assertive in all of this, and it's helping to bring all this new magic in, all these new blessings. This Ten of Pentacles is just that new, it's material things, it's the new prosperity, abundance, all coming in. And I think you do have that authority, because I think you're kind of very high up in your field, or almost like an expert in your field. And you may even, if this is a business type of thing, it may be bringing in a partner in the business and learning to work with a partner and helping to bring that magic afoot, magic in. Let's do some Shadowscape Tarot too, real quick. See if we can get some more clarity. The Six of Swords, another swords. It's about that rising above. It's about changing your thinking. We're going to take that one. The Eight of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. Oops. Oh, well, we don't want to take all that, do we? I don't know. All right. We will. They fell out. We'll take them. All right. So, yes, the Six of Swords it's about changing your thinking and rising above it. And again, you've got a swan here, which just really reiterates that temperance and that balance, having that balance between aggression and assertive and being too what's the word? Domestic. Domestic's not the word. Being too easygoing versus too explosive, I guess. It's having that balance between them, knowing when to assert yourself. And then the Eight of Wands. To me, this is the wish card. And, with the magic afoot here with this fox, and then you've got the fox here with the Eight of Wands, and she's blowing on the dandelion, making a wish. And it's you can take the action to bring your wishes to reality. You can bring all that down, and it's beautiful. I love that card. It's your wishes and dreams coming true through your action, And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And again with the Pentacles. And this is just, look at her. She knows what she wants. And she has everything. She's got the security. She's got that everything in the physical, that prosperity, abundance. You're very, very blessed. And to me, that is almost like a sun symbol there above her. And she's kind of got the whole world in her hands. And it's beautiful. And you have that with the new dreams and the anticipation and the magic afoot, and beautiful. And especially with this Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is always, you're on an upswing here. Things are turning for you. Things are turning around. And it's a beautiful, beautiful change that's just going to light everything up. It's just having that strength and flexibility at the same time. And I think that all this meditation and the intuitive nudges and things that you've been getting are really helping you to turn everything around. And then you have the Nine of Wands. And look at this. He's definitely risen above it. He is kind of that, just power in action, I guess, is what comes. It's just, all these people here are following him. And like I said, it's kind of like you're the expert in your field. And others are all looking up to you. It's all about having that respect. But it's earning the respect through also having faith and seeing all the blessings in your life and changing your thinking a little bit and being a little more flexible and joining in that partnership. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you really like it, you can share it with your friends and spread the blessings. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 3. You picked this beautiful polished amethyst. I love this. Amethyst connects us to these higher realms. It connects us with our psychic abilities, our intuition, It enhances that. It brings in spiritual wisdom and healing. It's just a very, very amazing little stone there. I'll put it right up there by the bigger one. Let's see what we got. You have the antelope. Beautiful. You have the mouse. Okay. You have the hangman with the bat. And you have the devil with the raven. Oh, I love the raven. Okay. So, all right. the the antelope is all about action. You know, it's antelopes are so fast and quick. So it's the ability to take quick action, to get things done. It's, can be a higher purpose or a calling that you have coming in, and it's letting you know that you have the power. The time is now, it's taking that action. And then you have the mouse, and the mouse is all about kind of attention to detail. It can be like, if you think about it with a mouse, it's that so much attention to detail that it can be like overthinking and anxiety. It can be kind of critical or nitpicking and fearful, if you think about it. And for the mouse, you really need to look for the bigger picture. You need to look at that higher perspective. Don't live in fear so much. It is time to take action. Be quick, but don't live in fear. And then you have the hangman with the bat, and it says new truths and perceptions. It's again that new higher purpose coming in. It's that, think about, I feel like it's clairaudient, because if you think about the bat with the sonar that they use, so it's pay attention to what you hear. Pay attention to those clairaudient abilities that you have. I feel like they're coming in. But the hangman traditionally is kind of a sacrifice too. And so it's probably, to me, it feels like with the mouse, it's the sacrifice of your negative beliefs. It's the sacrifice of your fears, and trusting your intuition. And then you have the devil with the raven. And the devil in the tarot is not evil or, it's the things that hold us back. It's the things that, it's about releasing that, the things that don't serve us any longer. There's a story of the raven. The raven was originally, I don't know if this is Native American. I just remember that there's a couple of different ways I've heard this, but the raven originally was all white. And what was it? A black pool or a fire burned up the sun and brought everything to darkness. So the raven flew in and dove into the pool or flew into the sun, the fire, and brought the light and the sun back down and brought light back to the earth. And that's what turned it black, is either the pool turned it black or the getting burned by the fire. And either way, it's a beautiful story of how the raven actually, kind of like Prometheus, brought the light to us, helped humanity survive. I love ravens. And, it can be about sacrifice, but it's about illuminating the darkness. It's about incorporating that shadow side of ourselves, the things we don't like about ourselves, the things we don't like to look at. It's the light in the dark, shape shiftings. Wow, I cannot talk today. And so I really feel like the things that are holding you back so much is your just fears and the overthinking and the anxiety that you constantly kind of put yourself in. And it's about releasing that and opening yourself up to the truth and to the things that you're hearing. That clairaudient is really going to be strong for some reason, because I feel like the antelope is also, besides its divine timing, is also telling you that, it's now. You have this higher purpose. You have this calling. Put it to use. Let's do some empowerment cards here. Yes, journey. You are on a journey. I'll take that one too. Pilgrimage. Kind of two different ways of saying the same thing, huh? I think they're trying to tell you something there. Change. Yep, that goes with that. Beautiful. One more. Oh, well, I'll just take one. Reconciliation and clarity. Okay, beautiful. All right. So let's see here. We've got journey. Focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. Beautiful. And pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. It's about listening to that intuition that's coming in. It's about listening to those psychic things, those downloads, those messages that you're getting. It's about listening to that and not being afraid of those abilities either. You know, it's kind of feels like you might be a little afraid of that. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Your higher self is never going to lead you wrong. I mean, it's always in your highest and best interest. So, you know, you're on this amazing journey right now. You're on this, you know, it's about up to you to choose your path. But don't overthink it. Follow your instincts. Follow your intuition, really. If it tells you to go right, but you usually go left, well, go right for a change and just see. You know, you do have change here. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Beautiful. Because you are. You're changing through all of this. You know, you are the light in the darkness. You do have that way of dispelling the darkness about you. You raise the vibrations around you. But sometimes you get a little too stuck in your head and it's like you can't see the bigger picture. You can only see that little tiny, you know, perfectionistic. It's like everything has to be perfect. And it doesn't. Life is messy. Believe me, it is. You got reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. And a lot of times that could be, you know, reconciling your fears and your own mind is kind of what I feel like. But it's also could be a relationship too, because you do have that support behind you on this journey. And it could be that seeing these new ways of looking at things, you might see your part in it better. You might be able to see the bigger picture of, wow, they said this and I reacted this way, and yet maybe they actually meant it this way. And, you know, it's about reconciling all of that. Somehow my camera got turned. And, you know, then you have clarity. Vanish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. You are already a perfect, divine, sovereign being. You know, follow your intuition. And it's kind of like seeing through the veil, you know, knowing your higher purpose, your calling, and using that, even if it's, you know, I don't know, maybe you're just think it's woo-woo or something, but I don't know. I don't really think you do if you're watching this. I feel like, you know, look beyond the veil. Listen to those things that are coming in. Let's get some more of these tarot cards here. The Animal Tarot. The Knight of Four-Legged, the Knight of Pentacles, coming into your power. Look at that, with journey and pilgrimage and releasing these fears from that devil. And sacrifice those fears, see the bigger picture. That's going to bring you that clarity, and you're going through so much change because you're coming into your power. You're seeing the new ways of things. You're seeing things from that higher perspective. You've got the Queen of Wands. It kind of came out in reverse, but primal strength and creation. Well, I guess we'll leave it that way. It's a crocodile. So you got the cougar and the crocodile. And then you've got the rabbit. Proper use of cycles and rhythms. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Page of Shapeshifters, Page of Cups, good luck and new birth. So it is kind of the birth of a new you. You're coming into your power, and you just got this new way of looking at things. And with this Queen of Wands reversed, I feel like it's primal strength and creation. I feel like it's you. Once you sacrifice those fears, and to me, the rabbit is very fearful. The rabbit is more fearful than the mouse. The rabbit calls it to him, but this says the proper use of cycles and rhythms, and it's supposed to be the 7 of Pentacles. And again, it's that Pentacles are all about material things, the material world, the physical world, and it's bringing that down. It's very earthy energy, and it's definitely, you're using the cycles. That the time is now. You've got this divine timing. You're feeling that higher purpose and call, and that's leading you to come into your power and use the cycles and rhythms of nature to your advantage. And that's bringing in this good luck and new birth. So I feel like this primal strength and creation, the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands, she is, your creativity. And I think that you've kind of feared this for so long, but now you've turned it around. I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be, because that's the journey you're on. You're turning that around. You're coming into your power, and you're using your primal strength of creation. You're gaining clarity, and you're reconciling, and you're changing. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's do a couple of these real quick. Just see what we get here. Oh, I'll take one of those. Page of Swords. Beautiful. And I feel like this one, the Hermit. Yes. All right. So the Page of Swords is beautiful. It's changing your thinking. It's, see all the swans here? You've got black swans and white swans, and, black and white. Don't see everything in black and white. See all the spectrums of grays and color. Everything isn't always just black or white. Everything isn't limited. I feel like getting rid of your own self-limiting beliefs is raising you up. Change your thinking a little bit and see the beauty and see it from that higher perspective. And then you've also got the Hermit here. And it's about, maybe you don't see the whole way. You only see one little step at a time. That's what you're getting, is just the next step to take. Just have faith and trust and follow that. And again, he's also seeing everything from a higher perspective. I mean, he's higher than the geese are flying. He's way up here in the night sky. And it's seeing everything from that higher perspective and coming into your own power, and not focusing so much on just the little things the details, the little details. Release that, let that go, and know that you'll be taken care of. You've got the correct timing. You've got all this new coming in with the Page of Cups over reconciliation, which is wonderful, beautiful energy there of love coming in. You've got that shape shifting and that sonar, that new truths and perceptions. There we go. New ways of looking at things. And I think that's what this is telling you, is you're completely looking at things in a different way, and that's gaining clarity and sending you on this journey and changing you. You're going to be so changed. It's going to be like almost like a 180 change. And I can't wait to see how this change affects you. It's beautiful. I would love to hear if this resonates with you in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you really want to, really like it, you can share it with your friends and share the blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 4, you picked this beautiful rough amethyst. This might actually be an orolite, I think. I can't remember, but it's still a form of amethyst. I love this one. And amethyst connects us to those higher realms. It brings in spiritual wisdom. It enhances our psychic abilities. It enhances our intuition. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. We're going to put that up here with this other one. Let's see. You've got the spider. Beautiful. Beautiful. A rabbit. Okay. The Queen of Cups, basically, with the cricket. And the 9 of Pentacles with the beaver. Okay. All right. Well, the spider is all about weaving the web. I always think of the spider with like the Norse, with weaving the web of the weird. It's weaving destiny. It's having that creativity to weave your own destiny or fate or karma. You do that with your thoughts and actions and beliefs. It's beautiful, very powerful. Let's see. The rabbit is kind of the spider is very confident and knows what she's doing, and the rabbit is kind of fearful. It's telling you, don't call your fears to you. Like, what you resist or deny will persist. Focus on the positives. Know that your thoughts create your beliefs and how you perceive the world around you. So take back the control and see how you're creating your destiny, and don't be ruled by fear. Love is the opposite of fear, So acknowledge your fears, instead of resisting them, acknowledge them and then work through them. Ask yourself instead, how good can things get? Instead of always worrying about the worst case scenario, worry about, wow, what's the best this can be? Start focusing on how good can it really be? How good could it get? Think about that. Then you have this Queen of Shapeshifters, Queen of Water, Queen of Cups. It's a cricket. And it says sensitive intuition and power of belief. Beautiful. Trust that intuition. Trust that psychic ability and that sensitivity. It's almost like an empathic. The Queen of Cups is very feeling and very sensitive. So it's kind of being empathic and seeing that. And then you've got this 9 of four-leggeds, the 9 of Earth, the 9 of Pentacles with the beaver, working for our dreams. And Pentacles are all about the physical, material world, and it's that sense of prosperity and abundance all coming in. And it's about working and building your dreams, kind of like the spider weaving, build and weave your destiny. What do you want? Don't let fear hold you back. focus on this. Focus on how good can this get. I mean, it can get really good, right? What's the best thing that could come out of this? What's the best thing that could happen? You know, the more positive that you are and the more you think about it that way, the more good things that are going to come in. And it looks like you've got a lot of good prosperity and abundance coming in. You know, keep going. Let's see. Yeah, see? Prosperity. I love it when the cards just sanctuary. Yes. I love it when the cards really tell you what I just said. I love it. Well, we'll take both of those. Got integrity and rebirth. Put that up here. Yeah. There we go. All right. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. It's exactly what I was trying to say. Yes. So you've got all this prosperity coming in, but you've got to also think positive, you know? And then you've got sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. You know, I think you're so sensitive and empathic that at times it's not even your own fears. It's like you take on everybody else's energy and you take it on so powerfully that you can't differentiate between yourself and another's feelings. You can't tell if it's really your fear or somebody else's that you're feeling. You know, so taking that time alone is going to help you to, you know, and also ground that. I'm trying to think here. I don't have one right here, but black tourmaline is the perfect grounding stone, and it really helps you to be able to differentiate your feelings from another's and to release those feelings. You know, and then you've got action. Stop hesitating. Movement creates a magic. Nothing can hold you back. Again, beautiful, beautiful. You know, working for your dreams, bringing them down to earth, bringing them into reality, you know, through this sensitivity and this intuition and all of that prosperity coming in. It's kind of like you're taken care of so that you can create that magic. And integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. So don't listen to what other people are saying. Don't listen to people that tell you you can't do this or you can't do it that way or whatever, you know, all those naysayers and doubters and things like that. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them in your head and don't listen to them outside of your head. You know, it's your life. Don't let anybody else live it for you. You've got this rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. Again, how good can it get? What's the best thing that can happen? Because that's what's going to happen. It's beautiful, beautiful, powerful. Let's see here. I love it. This, you've got so much good coming in. You just got all this beautiful, magical prosperity, abundance, rebirth. This is just, you're shaping your own destiny here. You're creating it with your thoughts and actions. And the owl, yes. Again, the hermit, silent, wisdom, vision, guidance. And look at that. The wise owl is the hermit. That is perfect. That is just, yes. Yes. You do need to go within. You do need to have that time alone and really follow that intuition, that vision that you have, because that's amazing. And then you've got the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Water, the Seven of Shapeshifters with this beetle. It says necessary decisions for goals. And, you know, cups are all about our feelings. And don't doubt your feelings. You know, do what's necessary. obviously, but do it with integrity. Don't let anybody else um, tell you how it should be. You decide how it should be. You follow that intuition. And yes, you've got good luck and new birth. Again, that rebirth, new birth, that caterpillar, it's, yeah, beautiful. And then the 10 of shapeshifters, leaps of happiness, the 10 of cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So, you've got this hermit, you've got this vision, this guidance that you're getting in, these downloads, this intuition that's all coming through. And, taking that time to get that. And then you've got to do the necessary action to back up all this that's coming in, but not letting other people decide for you. You make those decisions. You decide how it's going to go. And that's going to bring in good luck and new birth and rebirth and leaps of happiness. The cups are all about feelings, and it's that everything good, that love and happiness and prosperity and abundance, and everything good is coming. That magic is coming in for you. Let's see here. We'll do a few of these too. I guess that's your card. The King of Wands. Beautiful. Love that. He's kind of the king of getting things done. Strength. Beautiful. And the Empress. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's, even though he's not the emperor, look at this. He is just like the magician. He is bringing everything into reality. And this is what you are with this spider and weaving your web of weird. You decide how it's going to be. You have all this magic, and it's just beautiful. You have that ability to bring it down into earth. And then you've got strength. Isn't that beautiful? And it's strength in sticking with your integrity. It's strength in taking that action. It's knowing what action and goals that you want to bring in, because you've got that power to bring it all in. And this Empress with her divine feminine energy, it's that intuition, that knowledge, that vision that you have. And it's coming in so strongly right now, because you're just changing. Look at all these shapeshifters that you have. You've got 4 shapeshifters. I know that's just amazing energy with the rebirth and the action and the sanctuary and the prosperity and the spider, and you've got all of that. It's just such amazing, beautiful energy. Let's see here. Just beautiful. I mean, you've got the strength to do this. You've got the strength to make those hard decisions. Don't let your fears, overwhelm you. Release them and let them go. And don't listen to other people. Let nobody live your life for you. You know what is your truth. You live in your truth. And, your thoughts and actions are creating your destiny. So you don't let other people decide for you, because you've got all this prosperity and abundance and, love and happiness and joy, everything coming in. You are this like magician type of energy where you are creating your reality. You are creating all of it yourself. And it's by thinking, how good can it get? Because all that good is coming in. You've got that wisdom of the owl. It's the good luck of the Page of Cups and the happiness and the everything good. It's just beautiful. This Empress energy. I love that. And you've got the strength to handle it all. That's already there. You've got that. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I would really love to hear if this resonates with you. I'd love to hear what you're bringing in with all of this, because it's just such strong, powerful energy. It's beautiful. It's as soon as you get rid of these fears and doubts, It's as soon as you get rid of that, it's just everything else is just boom. It's all there, you know? Just beautiful. That's how you're reborn. Beautiful. And so I'd love to hear anyway how this resonates with you and how what you bring in and everything. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you really like it, you can share it with your friends and spread the blessings. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, hugs and blessings to you.